So, it's another rainy old day today, and, well, the cats are sleeping, and I thought, what better day than today to recollect an ancient story. Now, this story, I'm unsure of its origins, but it's an old folk tale that was passed down through families from elder son to elder son. And it's a story of ancient knowledge, prophecy, and it contains a warning. So with that, I'll begin. So the story begins with a time when we once lived in harmony with nature, when the Earth Mother reigned supreme along with her consort, the bringer of darkness and light, and their children with the nature spirits, the spirits of the land and the forests and the seas. Amongst these spirits was a great queen, and she was the queen of the land, the woodlands and the forests. She was the early morning mist and the wind in the trees, and she was a queen of both dark and light. And she was known to us, the people of the land, as the Great Queen MAB. We lived in harmony with MAB, and we consulted her in all of our works. But as time went on, there was a new belief, one that came from a distant land and had new ideas and new thoughts. And this new belief elevated man to deity status. And this new belief put man at the center of everything. And nature and the natural world was put aside in favor of man's own egotistical beliefs. Now Mab, she feared for her creation because she knew that the selfish acts of man would put everything at risk. Something had to be done to bring man back into balance with the natural world. So Mab went to speak to her sister Nimue, queen of the waters that rest upon the earth. But Nimue didn't have good news for Mab. She told Mab that all creatures had the right to make their own decisions and their own way in life. They must learn from their own errors and mistakes, as this is the way of nature and of our kind. Mab considered the advice, but thought, there's just way too much at stake here. So she devised a plan. A king would be born, and he would lead the people, and he would be taught by the Merlin of MAB's ways. Now the king was wise, and he followed MAB's ways, but as time went on, his court, well, they began to have their own problems and concerns, and they began to follow their own ways with a selfish quest for power and material gains. MAB was again forgotten. With this never-ending quest for power, great wars ensued, and bloodshed and devastation left the world all but destroyed, all through man's greed and quest for personal power. But as is the ways of nature, the slate had been wiped clean. Now MAB, she may have been forgotten, but she was always present. And she looked down upon the earth and saw its devastation, and she wept tears of sorrow. From MAB's tears started a new beginning, and of all those innocent creatures that survived, man had learned the errors of his ways, and he venerated the queen and became a shepherd of her creation. And MAB once again reigned over the forests and the woodlands as the supreme queen. So, I hope you enjoyed today's story. Now, I think that leaves a message that's very promising. It tells us that somewhere along our path, somewhere along the future, that man will return to put nature, the natural world, and our environment back into the center of our belief systems. So, with that, I just want to say thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed the episode, give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're not already. And with that, I'll see you again very soon on the next one.